Hey guys, it's Jsnow with the second arena for Hearthstone in the last one because I lost the other two horribly. And it's Mage versus Mage, so this is actually edited for time because this guy likes to take a lot of time also, just like the first video. For some reason, I don't know, I just play fast. I guess it's because I play other card games, so I'm just more used to it. But I guess in arena you really do need to take your time. Sometimes I rush into things, but I didn't really make that many misplays. So right here he plays Mirror Entity as his secret by using the coin, which is a really odd thing to do, to actually use your coin just to get Mirror Entity, but he gets his own little sludge. And then I have a bunch of cards in my hand, and the new one called Spectral Knight, which is pretty good because it can't be targeted by hero powers, and it's a 4/5 as far as attack and defense. I mean attack, think of Yu-Gi-Oh! Attack and health, so it's pretty awesome. Not sure what that secret is exactly, and then he does Fire Blast on my minions. So he pretty much spent a lot of resources trying to clear my board, which is not something you really want to do in Arena. So I play Mogashan Warrior, and it's once again Mirror Entity. But don't worry, I have my own secrets. So I actually almost had the choice of 4 ice blocks for this deck. Now, looking back, I probably should have took all 4, because there was a lot of games where we were down to like 1 card, and if I had 4 ice blocks, there was almost no way they can get my health down in time before they just pretty much deck out and then die from the fatigue. So right here I do a sheep on the middle minion because that's the most attack. I'm not really worried about the Mogashan guard because this isn't like a priest deck where you can make it like 7/7 attack and taunt on first turn, which would really be bad. Then he plays a Torn Warrior and Fire Blast. Excuse me. It's early morning. I'm trying to catch up with my brother. It's like blah 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 blah. Oh, I'm just running out of steam while talking. So I play my Spectral. Is it Knight? I can't even tell on this. I might be saying it wrong, but it's from the Military Quarter, I think. And it's also one of the new cards. Same thing with the Web Spinner. Once again, another new Nax card that increases the cost of Battlecry minions, which I assume he has a couple. Then he plays Dalaran Mage, so I need to get rid of that because if this Mage actually has spells unlike the other one, it could be pretty bad. So I play Sorcerer's Apprentice, which isn't the greatest thing to play at right this second, especially since my deck does have Pyroblast. I'm going to play Duplicate and draw 2 cards from Arcane Brilliance. So he plays Flame Strike, which would have been awesome to counter, but that's not going to happen. But I do get the Duplicate off. So Duplicate is weird because it picks a certain minion on the board. I don't know if it's random or positional, so since 3 minions got killed at once, I just ended up getting 2 Adubrars, which was probably a terrible scenario, because I was hoping to get 2 Sorcerer's Apprentices. Even though it's pretty funny to play 2 Adubrars, because now all minions cost 4 or more if they have Battlecry, which is pretty ridiculous. But once again, another Flame Strike. Now, the only good thing about him wasting the Flame Strikes, he could have another one because this is Arena, but I doubt he would take more than 2 because that would be overkill. But playing Flame Strike to me is kind of like just wasting your turn to clear the board. So it allows me to open up with a lot of plays after someone plays Flame Strike. So I play Azure Drake, which is a +1 spell damage, +1 draw, and then a counter spell. Oh, counter spell. My favorite card. Saved me in the last game. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what it saves me from this game. Probably not as dramatic as the last game as far as saving me, but we'll see what happens. So I play Shield Bearer, which is an awesome card because it's kind of just like a dummy card to waste your opponent's time attacking. Then I play Senjin Shieldmaster and a Frost Nova, so to stop him from playing any other attacks, so it helps out a ton. So right here, waiting for it, he's going to use Fireball again, Fire Blast again, and then Ravenholt Assassin. And that's a 7/5 stealth, so that's huge damage on the board that I can't do really anything about unless I have any more AoE abilities. So I just pretty much go for a face again. As I said in the last video, for Arena, I just always go face. It's just face. Unless there's a major threat on the board, but the major threat on the board can't be destroyed. But I have 2 ice blocks in this deck. I mean 2 ice blocks, 2 ice barriers. I keep saying ice block. 2 ice barriers in this deck. If I went for 4, then I probably wouldn't even worry about it. I mean, next time I hope I get like 50 ice barriers. Maybe just get a full deck of ice barriers. The RNG gods are insane that day. That'd be hilarious. Then he plays Sorcerer's Apprentice. So I'm in a bad spot right now because, as you can see, he has so much damage on the board, and I have a measly elven archer thing. But luckily, I actually get an abomination just at the right time, like perfect timing. So I go for face, and I'm gonna pop the divine shield. So now, unless he silences my abomination, pretty much half his board is gone. So he has to sacrifice 2 minions anyways. Ravenhold Assassin is destroyed. And he attacks directly, making Ice Barrier go off. So, great play by me. Just stretching that, what do you call it? That ego. Joking. But what do you call it? It was a great play. And now we're going to do Ice Barrier. Or great top decking is what I should be saying. So, from here on, the game is just completely top deck. So, I mean, he's not top decking right now because he has plenty of cards, but I'm just like praying that I draw like something decent, because Pyroblast ain't gonna win me this because he still has 16 health. So I'm just gonna attack him directly. So I'm gonna just try to whittle him down, just little by little. And then he plays Kobold Geomacer, which is a huge threat because I don't have anything to clear this guy. And my counter spell only counters a measly Arcane Nova, which isn't. I mean, actually that could have been pretty good because I don't know how much help I would have had if that minion stayed on the board that gained attack every time one died. So yeah, it was reasonable, I guess. And then I have Earthen Ring Farseer, so I just restore 3 health. Once again, whittle down that HP. Just gotta whittle with it. That just sounded retarded. So he plays Blizzard. Oh, what do you call it? That does 3 damage because of his Kobold, and then it'll stun or freeze it. And then Ice Barrier again. How many Ice Barriers did I have? Feels like I had 3. You know, I'm not really sure now that I'm watching this video. I may have had 3, which is pretty funny. So I play Argent Squire. Just going to keep whittling him down. So we're at 13 right now. Still top decking like a boss. He plays Fire Blast on my Argent Crusader, destroying the Divine Shield, and then I draw into Questing Adventurer.
Give me a quest.
So what the Questing Adventurer does is every time I play a card, it gains +1/+1, so I'm hoping it will help out. I attack him twice to whittle down his health to 11, and he's going to play Fire Blast to attack my Frost Mage once again. Then he plays the good old Fireball. Oh my god. This is where I start panicking, because it's just like, no, not the Fireball, please, oh lordy lord lord. So I play Ardent Crusader, because I'm not exactly sure what secret he has right now. I'm thinking it's either, if it's Counter Spell, I'm screwed, but it ends up being Vaporize. So Vaporize destroys minion attacking directly. So I'm just really glad it was Vaporize, because if it was Counter Spell, it's pretty much GG. So he plays Wild Pyromancer, which is a card I've seen in a lot of play lately. With all the new Death Rattle Nax effects, that card is pretty damn good because it deals damage every time you play a spell. So there's all these control decks that set up with Wild Pyromancer. So he attacks directly, Fire Blasts my thing, and then does another Fireball directly. So now I'm just panicking like crazy. It's just like, nope, nope. Because we're in trouble. So I have Frostbolt. I probably should have saved that for a minion, but just in case I don't get Pyroblast in time, I would have to whittle down his health. Then Fireball again. The 3rd Fireball. And a Frostbolt. So I guess I just got really lucky with his deck. That the fact that he did not draw any of these cards early on. Because it seems like his deck was just built to burn you down in 2 seconds, but he just had terrible draw. So we get the big old Pyroblast, and it's GG. So thanks for watching as always. Oh wait, actually I almost forgot about the rewards. What do you call it? So I lost every other game. It was Hunter and Warrior, and I think one other, and a Druid. Got absolutely demolished by them because I did not. Next time I'll look up a guide. So what we got was 50 gold and a booster pack. So thanks for watching as always. See you guys next time.